Okay, I'm cooking while I channel this message because I had done this reading on my laptop camera, and I spent the last 24 hours trying to upload it and also reformat it, and long story short, I ended up downloading a virus. I had to reset my computer, which then put it into like a BitLock mode. So now I have to get a USB just to reinstall Windows because there's no way I can get that information. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just use my phone for upload quality purposes. And I don't usually like the audio on the camera, but it wasn't that good over the laptop anyways. So I was channeling. I am fascinated by your curiosity, but I am deterred by my insecurities. And long story short, there are people here cheating on people, and it's the ones you least expect. I was getting Denise, Jerry, Terrence, Maria, Michael, Lawrence, Sylvester Lane, devastating news, a lot of business energy. So it's giving people you were working with and people you least expected that you were working with, having all this remediated drama. And the way I'm seeing it is, it's also corporate. So it's like you have friends from different, I don't even want to say avenues, different, from different fields, from different skill sets. And they know this about you, and it's like a quality they want from themselves. But I'm also getting the person that your ex was working with did cheat with them. But here's the thing, her mom or her ex's mom had an abortion, so their excuse to cheat was jealousy, pretty much, like trauma. So if that's like something you resonate with, like, I feel like if this is your story, like, this will find you. If you know, you know. But I'm also getting, like, this is a male and a female going through mirrored situations here. So if it's a male, then your ex was a female. If it's a female, your ex was a male. But yeah, I'm getting the age ranges like 50 to 60 for the older lady that got pregnant, but I'm getting they had an abortion. Like, this is very significant. And it's like maybe someone was talking about it around you, or like an older person you work with, and it like kind of rubbed you the wrong way. Well, this is like your confirmation that, yeah, they were actually having an admission of guilt. It's crazy. Hopefully I don't lose my appetite channeling this message, but gosh, that looks so good. But yeah, I'm also getting someone here likes to go to dog parks and stuff, right? And this is why it's a least expected energy, because someone that you usually talk to when you're there, or they've been looking at you a lot, they are trying to project their karma onto you. Like, the brief times that you guys had converse or made eye contact was, you felt that for a reason. You felt weird for a reason. And you might have even told someone, like, yeah, I've been feeling like I don't even want to go to this place anymore. And you're just kind of like, should I like do something? And you know, it's funny I'm bringing this up because the video that I tried to post, but with all the technical difficulties, I was recording the cord cutting that I had actually done. Yeah, you know, I wish I would have had footage for that. But if you want to partake in any of that, you can email me. It's in my bio. But back to the whole dilemma. there's a lot of sexual promiscuity and lustful actions, very demonic energy. But it's like, yeah, like this person wants you to seem like a weirdo. This person does weird stuff with animals, and it's again that person you least expect energy. Ridiculous. I'm also getting, if people have been asking you out, that's significant here. That's a sign that there is an energy shift happening. You know, things happening back to back aren't always a good thing. Just in superstitions in general rely on frequency and sequence and numbers. You know, they say death comes in threes and the number 13 and Scorpio. You know, like there's all the symbolism, right? But I'm getting, or if you do go out a lot, you see a lot of symbolism and this is your confirmation. But it's significant because it's not that you need to change, it's that things have to change is what I'm getting. Yeah, I have pulled some tarot cards too, but I had to channel that because there's also the whole eclipse coming, and we were in a waxing gibbous or waning, either or. It was in my sign, Capricorn, so that's also why I did a cord cutting. But I wanted to show my method, and I was also explaining how I do them. But again, you just email me for that. Yeah, there's a lot of manipulation going on here. I usually have been channeling this past 2 years a lot of drama. I've been on the dramatic side of the energy spectrum because I attract it as an empath. But it's a lot of magic going on here. I've been channeling a lot of magic. And it's that business magic. It's that city magic. I was talking about a matrix spell in one of my shorts, but it ties into this the more I think about it. And it's like, yeah, you have different types of people in your life with different skills. And I'm just seeing, like, at one point, people decided to start doing stuff behind the scenes. Like, I'm seeing someone here is like a business owner, and they either do stuff with AI or like drop shipping, and you just allowed, you know, I'm getting Leo energy. You allowed these people around you, but you weren't keeping up with the frequency in which they were taking your time up. It's like all those times you guys went out, you didn't see, and it's like maybe that's a wound you're healing. It's like realizing, like, yeah, I really did spend so much time around these people. So you're still trying to like heal that wound. But take it as it resonates, and hopefully this helps you. But I'm seeing that you don't even have to sit with it too long. Like, this is your confirmation. And because of that, things have and will subconsciously shift in your favor. So I'm seeing you're letting people leave. You're doing a great job. Like, that is exactly all you can do. The rest will follow. You know, let them get bored. You know, the whole Stonewall aspect. Let them realize what they're missing. Let them miss you. That's a form of transmutation, by the way. That's not projection. And you know, that's the problem with people that project. They project, but they can't accept. Like, to transmute, a lot of mutation is acceptance. It is replacing fear with acceptance. Everything is a ratio in terms of good and evil and problem and solution. But yeah, I don't know. I somehow made that video like 25 minutes long. This one is stopping pretty fast. I feel like I pretty much covered everything. I'll probably just make more shorts in terms of having more information. But this was also an ancestor message last night. Like, the energy coming from the whole manipulation and abortion aspect, like, everyone is connected in one way or another is what I'm getting. And it has like formed an egregore around your ancestors because they were so busy trying to protect you and reroute the situation that you didn't see it correctly, so they couldn't escape correctly. So I'm getting this is also why connecting with the ancestors is important to clear up any stagnant energies. But yeah, I love you guys unconditionally, and if love is conditional, then it's probably not love.